A new owner of a luxury brand walks in after having a very bad day, but the employees roast her for the way she looks. Hi there, we're Hunting Stories and we cover stories from all around the world. If you like this type of content, then consider subscribing to our channel as we bring never-seen real-life stories to you. And don't forget to hit that notification bell to get notified whenever we upload a new episode. One morning, she was on the brink of finalizing a significant partnership with a luxury shoe store franchise, Sky Shoes. Adrian was brimming with anticipation. The negotiation, which she had pursued relentlessly, ended triumphantly with Adrian acquiring 94% of the franchise for a staggering $68 million. Filled with a sense of accomplishment, she returned home to celebrate with her family, reveling in her latest success. Eager to oversee her new acquisition, Adrian decided to call the Sky Shoes store located in the city's bustling mall. However, her excitement quickly turned to bewilderment when her call was met with dismissive rudeness. The voice on the other end belonged to Lucy, the store manager, whose arrogance overshadowed her professionalism. Unfazed, Adrian introduced herself and expressed her displeasure at the disrespectful treatment. In response, Lucy, now fully aware of Adrian's identity, hastily backpedaled, offering profuse apologies and assuring the businesswoman that such behavior would not be repeated. Adrian, though disappointed, decided to give the manager a chance to rectify the situation. The next day, Adrian visited the store, hopeful that her employees had absorbed the importance of exceptional customer service. As she walked in, she noticed a palpable change in the atmosphere. The employees, once dismissive, were now attentive and respectful. It became evident that Lucy had relayed Adrian's expectations to her team, emphasizing the significance of their new boss's presence. Adrian, dressed modestly, entered her store once more, this time met with a sense of genuine hospitality. The employees, now aware of Adrian's identity, approached her with genuine warmth, ready to assist her in any way possible. Adrian, although initially hurt by the employees' disrespectful behavior, felt a glimmer of hope as she witnessed their newfound professionalism. In the face of adversity, Adrian's grace and determination prevailed. She transformed a hostile environment into a harmonious workplace, reminding everyone that respect and humility were the cornerstones of her success. As she left the store that day, Adrian carried with her not only a thriving business, but also the knowledge that leadership coupled with understanding could transform even the most challenging situations. As she set out towards the mall, rain poured down, causing chaos on the streets. Maneuvering through the treacherous traffic, she found herself with a flat tire after a desperate attempt to avoid a collision. Unfazed, Adrian stepped out into the rain, her father's lessons in car mechanics empowering her to change the tire herself. Her hands were now muddy and soaked. However, her ordeal didn't end there. Walking back to her car, Adrian slipped and broke one of her high heels, further making a mess of her. Realizing she couldn't visit the mall in her current state, she decided to find new clothes. To her surprise, she stumbled upon Mrs. Tanya's thrift shop, a humble store in a garage. Inside, Mrs. Tanya, a kind-hearted old woman, welcomed Adrian warmly. Seeing Adrian's dire condition, she offered her the best clothes from the thrift store, disregarding their humble origins. Adrian, deeply moved by Mrs. Tanya's generosity, accepted the clothes, an umbrella, and a pair of old sandals. As she left, she attempted to tip Mrs. Tanya, but the humble shopkeeper refused, believing her kindness was beyond monetary value. Dressed in her new attire, Adrian arrived at the luxury shoe store she had recently acquired. Her appearance, however, clashed with the high-class ambiance of the mall. Despite her impeccable business acumen, she was met with disdain from the store's employees. Pamela and Jennifer, in particular, were openly hostile, mocking Adrian for her appearance and demanding her departure. Adrian, though shocked by their behavior, stood her ground. The disdainful remarks only fueled her determination to ensure everyone, regardless of appearance, was treated with respect and dignity. Unbeknownst to the disrespectful employees, Adrian's resolve to uphold her principles remained unshaken. In the face of Pamela and Jennifer's derogatory remarks, Adrian stood tall and unyielding. Instead of succumbing to their demeaning words, she chose to rise above their prejudice. As the two employees continued their disrespectful tirade, Adrian calmly looked them in the eye, her gaze unwavering. "I believe every person, regardless of their appearance, deserves respect," she said, her voice firm. "That includes me, you, and every customer who walks through those doors. We are here to serve, not to judge." Adrian's words hung in the air, carrying the weight of her conviction. The atmosphere in the store shifted, and even the haughty employees felt a twinge of shame. They exchanged uneasy glances, realizing the error of their ways. With her composure intact, Adrian gracefully walked into the store, her presence commanding attention. She surveyed the elegant interior, appreciating the beauty of her newest acquisition. The chandelier's amber lamps cast a warm, inviting glow over the meticulously organized shoes and plush velvet chairs. Despite the unpleasant encounter outside, Adrian felt a surge of pride at the sight of her successful venture. Inside, she was met by the store manager Lucy, who had witnessed the entire episode. Lucy's expression wavered between guilt and admiration as she welcomed Adrian. The other employees, sensing the shift in the atmosphere, began to treat Adrian with the respect she deserved. Adrian's visit became a turning point for the store. Her unwavering commitment to dignity and fairness inspired a newfound professionalism among the staff. Pamela and Jennifer, once bitter and unkind, found themselves reassessing their behavior in the face of their boss's grace under pressure. Throughout her visit, Adrian interacted with the employees, offering guidance and encouragement. She shared stories of her humble beginnings, emphasizing the value of hard work and empathy. In the days that followed, Adrian continued to inspire positive change. She implemented training programs focused on customer service and kindness, ensuring that every member of the staff understood the importance of empathy and professionalism. Her commitment to creating a harmonious work environment not only elevated the store's reputation, but also left a lasting impact on the employees.